my headstone reads, or what kind of pine wood box I end up in. When it's my time, lay me 6 feet deep in God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a fin-found Dixie whistle in the wind that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country. Yeah.
We're gonna give it a go, see what happens tonight.
Smiled my second buck ever with the bull.
First gun kill on film for me.
I'm so pumped, I'm so happy. I can't wait to get him back to the shack.
What an emotional roller coaster. Highs and lows and right back to highs. Oh my gosh.
On to Dusk Outdoors.
Let's see what happens. Let's go do it.
Been trying to get Brittany set up. This is actually her first day hunting this year, so I've been trying to get her set up and familiar with the stupid tree. So obviously we're sitting in the stupid tree this morning. So we're gonna sit tight and stick with us. Brittany just climbed down from the stand, and we're gonna go check out the arrow. We're gonna see what kind of blood we have. We think we smell her. She ran upwind of us, so we think we smell her, but we're gonna play it safe. We're gonna go look at the arrow. If I feel like we have good blood, we will track it a little bit, because she kind of ran exactly where we need to walk out to keep our scent out of here, so, which is a good thing, but also a bad thing. So we're gonna go look at the arrow now, and we'll catch back up with you, and then we'll start the trail, the blood trail, depending on what we see.
Well, we're back. So obviously we had success finding her. We were sitting in the, I call it the stupid tree. I know I've talked about it during my pre-interviews, and it's just a stand location with a single big tree, and there's like a little low point or a creek kind of running through there, and they like to filter through there. I haven't found a reason why they filter through there at all, but it's a great spot. You see a lot of deer, a lot of activity. So this year I changed something up a little bit, maybe get a little more activity out of them, get them to filter a little closer to that stand. It's very hard to get stands in there because there's just not a big enough tree, and this tree is just big enough. And they always like to stay in that 40-yard range, and this year I changed it up a little bit. Me and Brittany went in August, and we kind of did a hands-on kill plot, as I'd say. I just made it really small, went in there, and it was all back labor. There was no, you can't get machinery back there other than a weed whacker and your feet. So we went back there and we weed whacked it down to bare ground, and we tore it up with some hand rakes, and we planted this little kill plot full of ryegrass and brassica and clover. So basically this old girl came in, and she didn't want to get in the kill plot. She stayed on the edges, so as in the video you see, she stayed right on that edge and gave Brittany just a slight opportunity to shove an arrow in her, and unfortunately we looked back at the footage when we got home even, but we were trying to look at it in the stand. It looked good. It's hard to see it on the viewfinder in the camera, but it looked good on camera, and when we got down we looked at the arrow, and it didn't look very good. She hit guts or intestines, but you know, that's hunting. It happens, and we found out in a closer view last night because we rewound it about 100 times, and she did hit a limb, and you could see the arrow kind of ricochet off and hit her back, but we did pick up on blood. She ran actually where we had to exit. She picked up on Brittany, just randomly came across the blood, and this old girl, she came right across our exit path, and Brittany picked up the blood, and we tracked it for a little bit, and then we decided, you know what, let's give her 12 hours. That's a typical thing you should do, is you wait 12 hours. You know, those gut shots, they're kill shots. It's just, you've got to give them time to pass, and that's exactly what we did. We came in the next morning at about, I don't know, when did we get out there? 8, 9 o'clock maybe, and we tracked her. She bedded down no more than, I'd say 20, 30 yards maybe, Brittany? Yeah. She bedded about 30 yards away, and we found her. She piled up under a really thick pine tree, but it worked out good, and we found her. Brittany was happy. It's her second deer ever. Very proud of Brittany. As a very she had her ups and she had her downs in this hunt, and you know, that's hunting, and I'm glad she got to experience the highs and the lows of hunting, and I'm glad we found her for her and put meat in her freezer.